Welcome to the stream. Today on Touhou LostWord, we are taking a look at an event story. In particular, the event story for this year's Valentine's Day, which I am a month late on. I guess we can say it's for White Day, which I'm only 2 days late on. We are taking a look at the event The Maid's Chocolate Hell, which is a continuation of last year's Only Maids and Chocolate event. I'm not sure how much of a continuation it's gonna be, but there's definitely at least 2 themes being continued, which are maids and chocolate. And Hell and Oni also go hand in hand, so let's just see where it takes us, I guess. I'm assuming hell. It's probably hell. Servant Appreciation Festival, I'm assuming. Indeed. Well, we're being taken somewhere. How are you, Li Huan? Whoa! You always appear when I least expect it. That's the Yukari way of doing things. Did I scare you? By the way, where's Reimu? She's out running some errands. Oh wait, this is an actual choice. These are not continuations of each other. She is still asleep. Is that so? Oh well, we can get her later. I wonder if she would have said the same thing either way. I'm on my way to an event. We are as well. It should be rather fun. Why don't you join me? Are you sure by fun you don't mean dangerous? How about a little trust? It's not like I enjoy dragging you into trouble. It's just that Dramilia and Satori Komeiji are holding a festival together. Quite the rare team-up, don't you think? Yeah, and Dramilia does not deserve a last name. True, plus it doesn't sound dangerous at all with those two. Surely. Glad to hear you're in. Now hurry up and get ready. Dramilia Komeiji. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing. Cheers! Wow, I've never seen the Palace of the Earth Spirit so packed. Maybe I didn't need to bring my own entertainment. I don't like the sound of that. Look over there! They even prepared a festival banner. The Servant Appreciation Festival. Exactly! An event celebrating servants, put on by Dramilia and Satori Komeiji. Who would have thought? It feels like a mini incident. What's that? A mini incident? Tell me who's behind it. You are. Calm down, she wasn't being serious. Dramilia sure does get carried away sometimes. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, I didn't know you were capable of showing appreciation toward your servants. Once every 100 years or so isn't so bad. Besides, this is the perfect opportunity to display my benevolence. Lady Dramilia, I'm going to go buy more ingredients as per your request. Thank you, Sakuya. You're a great help. And that was all the appreciation you get. See that? That's what you call showing appreciation. Don't you think you're pushing your luck? What's that supposed to mean? Even here, at the Servant Appreciation Festival, you're still ordering Sakuya around. Oh. It's Sakuya's fault. She practically begged me for a task. I had no choice but to give her one. Call me a liar. Alright, alright. You sure are exhausting. Here, eat this and be quiet. Hey, don't you dare ignore me. Hmm? What's this? It smells sweet. It's quite a delicacy. It's called chocolate, and it's the perfect blend of bitterness and sweetness. Sounds like it would go well with tea. I'll have Sakuya prepare some when she returns. There's no changing some people. Li Huan, I think it's best we leave. Since we're here, I want to say hello to Miss Satori. That's Satori, yokai. To be honest, I'd rather not. Alright, fine. Let's go find her. It's time to appreciate Satori. Welcome to the Palace of the Earth Spirits. I'm glad you both made it. Thank you for having us. I wouldn't want to miss a one-of-a-kind event like this. Oh, it's Li Huan. Come on, let's play. Wanna play hide and seek? Oh, hello Koishi. I didn't see you there. Alright, pretty sure I'm no match for you though. It's amazing how you can conceal your presence like that. You must be quite a handful. I suppose that's one way to put it. What are you talking about? Let's play already. Behave, Koishi. We're the hosts, remember? We have to make sure this event goes smoothly, so there's no time to play. Fine. This really is a great turnout. As one of the organizers, you should be proud. Thank you, but I see you're more than a little suspicious of how we pulled it off. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I'd prefer it if you didn't read my mind. What in the world was that? It was probably fine. It sounded like it came from the luggage area. The luggage area? Oh no! What's the problem? I put my things there after we arrived, including my entertainment. Did it explode? We won't know until we go check. Let's hurry. What happened here? No idea. There I was enjoying the chocolate you gave me, and all of a sudden there was this big explosion. Tea spilled everywhere. I'll make some more right away, milady. How can you be so calm? Oh, but if you're making tea, I'd like some as well. So what exactly exploded? Maybe it was that box over there? Oh no, video games! Isn't that the tiny swap box and its main part? I can't believe this was your entertainment. It looked like it survived the blast, but there's something oozing out of it. That's not normal, is it? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no, menacing video games. I told you not to read my mind. And that's right, this isn't normal in the slightest. But what on earth is leaking out? If I didn't know better, I'd say it looked like chocolate. It's maybe battery fluid. The leak is getting worse. We have to do something. There's a river of the stuff pouring out now. All this heat and humidity must have caused it to malfunction. At this rate, the Palace of the Earth Spirits, no, all of former hell will end up submerged. Plan, we need you. Slurp it all up and stop this place from flooding. I don't think Plan is the one that slurps things up. There is someone else here in hell that could do that. Okay, that sounds like fun. Looks yummy. Battery fluid. Blender is here too. I can't believe she's actually agreeing to drink it. Oko, you better help too. Leave it to me, Lady Satori. I promise to drink more than anyone else. Guess it's probably fine for you. This is turning into one weird competition. It was nice of her to keep Koichi out of this. Look. It's sweet, but also kinda not sweet. It's different to other stuff I've tried. But it's super yummy. Okay, so it is chocolate. Why is there leaking chocolate out of video games? Look. Yeah, but we'll soon get sick of it. If only there was a way to change up the flavor. You don't see that every day, but thankfully they've bought us some time. Now we just need to think of a way to stop this before their stomachs explode. Ah, I have an idea. You do? I'll use this. Wait, what? That's my chocolate. Ready? Aim. Koichi, wait. What are you? Fire! She plugged the leak with chocolate. There's no way that will... Ah! Huh? What's this wind? Koichi! Get away from the box, now! Lichuan, what are you doing? Get back! That certainly happened, whatever that was. I guess we're gonna play chocolate. Chocolate made Cheng. That made no sense. And neither does the title of this stage. Up! Egg up! Wake up already. Are you hurt? Huh? Did I pass out? Why am I lying on your lap? Actually, this is kinda nice. I should make this my ability. Well, you seem fine to me. I'm okay too. But where is everyone else? Are we playing hide and seek? I felt something strange, and before I knew it, I wasn't in the Palace of the Earth Spirits anymore. Come to think of it, do you know what happened to us? We probably got sucked inside the tiny swap box. You mean we are inside that thing Koichi plugged with chocolate? All this is inside that box. But isn't that the Palace of the Earth Spirits over there? Does that mean it got sucked in too? No, it's just a replica created by Miss Yukari. This world was made to look like Gensokyo. How often have we entered video games by now? I think this is the third time. Well, The box belongs to that gap yokai, so maybe this is possible with all her barriers and the like. It looks like the real thing to me. Maybe at first glance. But some things definitely aren't right. Take this pillar for example. The shape is spot on, but it looks like it's made of chocolate. Oh no, everything is made of chocolate. And it's way hotter here than it is in the former hell I know. Well, everything is made of soon melting chocolate. Miss Yukari probably wanted it that way. Wow, look at this. It's gotta be made of chocolate, right? Wow, this egg is as big as me. I wonder what will hatch out of it. Too late for Valentine's, too early for Easter. When are we? It certainly looks like an egg, but if it's made of chocolate, nothing's going to hatch out of it. Normally I'd agree with you, but in this world I'm not so sure. Huh? What is it? I think the egg's about to hatch. Don't tell me it's a real egg after all. This is bad. Let's get out of here. But I want to see what comes out of it. Whatever laid this has to be huge. And if it comes back, we're in big trouble. Yeah, but it's hatching already. Huh? Eek! It's so bright. Put it back in. Errant girl familiar. Koakuma? From an egg. Ah, it's Koakuma. What? Yeah, it's a devil's egg. Not a devil's egg. A devil's egg. A tiny devil's egg. What's the matter? Why are you all looking at me like this? Hey, you wanna play with me? I know. Let's have a battle of bullets. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I've only just hatched. Ooh, you're no fun. Besides, I still haven't greeted my master. I didn't know devils hatch from eggs. Wait, give me a minute to wrap my head around all of this. I see. Miss Koakuma here just provided me with some very useful information. Allow me to sum it up for you. Huh? But I haven't said anything yet. First of all, she truly sees Li Huan as her master. Her thoughts on that are very clear. She just hatched, so I guess this is what they call imprinting. You look a little worried. Did I do something wrong? Not at all. I'm just so happy to be your master. That's a relief. I'll do my best to serve you, master. You sure took that in stride. Alright, this isn't the first fake Gensokyo you've visited. But this is also strange and overwhelming to me. I feel a headache coming on. Speaking of strange things. Yes, you're right. Now my head definitely hurts. Can you at least wait for me to say what I'm thinking before you butt in? What's strange is Miss Squishy isn't here and... No, we can't jump to conclusions like that. I asked you not to butt in. I'm glad you want to help find her, but you can leave that to me. You two need to get more information about this world. Even if we find her, we'll still be trapped here. Be careful, we don't know what's out there, outside of more chocolate. Thank you. Well done. Good luck. Now it's just the two of us. Is it me or are those phantoms headed our way? Koakuma, can you fight? Our best fighter just left. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Master. These phantoms sure want a piece of your life force. I may not be tough, but I'll give it my all. Are you hurt, Master? No, I'm fine. Great! By the way, what were you doing here in the first place? I want to learn all about you. Tell me everything. Seems we have ended up in a bittersweet world. Oh, so there was an accident in another Gensokyo and you got transported here. That's too bad. But don't worry, Master. I'll stay with you. Let's gather information together. Being called Master sure feels weird. Although, I think I could get used to it. So, you really don't know anything about this place. You must have a ton of questions. I know I just hatched, but you can ask me anything. If it's something simple, maybe I'll know the answer. Alright, first I'd like to know more about you. Got it. Let me introduce myself. My name's Koakuma. And I'm a chocolate maid. Made of chocolate. That's it? Sorry, maybe I should have been more specific. Well then, look. Did you see my outfit? When chocolate maids hatch, we always have this kind of outfit on. Sorry, I already knew that. I saw you hatch after all. I'm sorry for being such a clueless servant. Everything I know about myself and this world is obvious to me, so I don't know what to tell you. This conversation is going nowhere. Anyway, let's try exploring a bit. You can ask me about stuff we come across. Okay? That sounds good. What's that? Oh, the outside world. I'm glad things are back under control, but I think the tiny swap box would suck in everyone around it. It's still basically the same game I made, just with a few added surprises. Chocolate-based surprises? Probably because it was plugged with chocolate. They might be in for a bumpy ride. Can't that monitor thing show us where Lady Satori and Lady Koichi are? Sadly not. The monitor is tracking Li Huan because the system has identified her as the main character. But that was part of my design, which means the chocolate hasn't altered the game's core mechanics. I'm surprised that it even works still after having chocolate shoved into it. I can't say for sure what's changed, but they should still be able to make it back in one piece. So long as Li Huan clears the game, Satori and Koichi should be set free too. Phew, that's a relief. But what happens if she can't clear it? Why, she'll be unable to return, of course. And the three of them will be trapped in Chocolate Gensokyo forever. What a nightmare. Unless we figure out a way to save them, that is. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's terrible. There's gotta be something we can do. I know. We can get in that box and rescue them ourselves. I'm sure if we stick more chocolate in. We need to stay calm. One wrong move might end up sealing their fate. Let's watch Li Huan for a while. A little more info about Chocolate Gensokyo might go a long way. You've done it again, haven't you? Oh, I didn't know you were here too. Yes, I just arrived, but I overheard you talking, so I'm pretty much up to speed. You don't seem overly concerned. Perhaps you know a way to help them. I'm on the same page as you. We can't do anything until we learn more about Chocolate Gensokyo. Starting with the chocolate maids, Kuakuma mentioned. Yes, it sounds like she's far from the only one. Maybe that will lead us to more clues. We need to come up with some way to help them through the monitor. That sounds hard. We need someone super smart to help us. Sup? What are you lot frowning about? Need my help? If only there was someone smart. That's not who I had in mind. Hey, if I wasn't in your mind, then where was I? Enough of that. For now, can you move this wood over there? There's a lot, but it should be easy for you. Is there really something that needs to be done right now? Oh well, I guess it's no big deal. Okay, now she's out of the way, we can get back to the topic at hand. You're kind of an Oni too. How do you know that? Hell's Maids. Maids made in hell. Ouch! One of them bit my finger off. Former hell sure is full of scary creatures. Can you get your finger back? Okay, master, let's keep going. Wait, what? Is your finger gonna be okay? Yes, I just need to hold it in place for a while so it will stick. I'm made of chocolate, remember? Well, that's very sweet. Maybe you should have mentioned that before. Oh? Did I not? Sorry. I've always been made of chocolate, so it seemed too obvious to mention. You did mention that you are a chocolate maid, so I assumed as much. Come to think of it, you aren't a chocolate maid, are you? I didn't even notice. Look at that! 2 more chocolate eggs. Eek! Those yokai are gonna eat them. We gotta scare them off. Phew. We managed to save the eggs. Former hell is all about survival of the fittest. These eggs got lucky. They smell good and are completely defenseless. You don't find much easier prey than that. Well, it looks like they're about to hatch. Is this the outside? I finally made it out. Palace of the Earth Spirits, Possum Helper. Ren Kaenmyo. Very possum. Just one more push. And I'm hatched. Palace of the Earth Spirits, Feathered Helper. Touhou Ryuji. Feathered is not a pun. Also, if it's hatching, it's probably making the most sense with you. I wonder if they'll start calling me Master too. What's with that strange look? Is there something wrong, Lady Lihorn? If there's something the matter, leave it to us. We'll show you we are the best pets ever. Oh, that's a curveball. I think I'm beginning to understand chocolate nights. So this is the imprinting Mr. Tori mentioned. It happens when you're the first person they see after hatching. But you've always been my master. I know, because when I hatched, you were right there waiting. Didn't you just mention imprinting? You really helped us out back there. We'll do whatever we can to make it up to you. Couldn't fight back since you were still trapped in our eggs. If there's anything we can do for you, just say the word. Alright, listen up. We're trying to learn as much as we can about this place. What can you two tell us? We're in Gensokyo. Well, the former hell part of Gensokyo to be exact. What else is there to tell? What she said. What sort of stuff do you want to know? Anything that will help me get back to my world. Please don't go! Huh? You too, Kawakuma? I thought you wanted to know more about this world, because you were looking for ways to have fun. How could you abandon us like that? What she said, that's so heartless. Oh. But I'm sure everyone is worried about me, and I don't think I can take you all with me. If that's what you really want, Master, then as your mate, I'll help you. Well, I guess anyone would want to get back to the world they came from. But she said, we're your pets, so we'll help you, too. Thank you, I'm sorry. Right then, it's time to wipe away those tears and pull ourselves together. Yeah, you're right. Oh, by the way. Yeah. Orin and Oku do have patches with their names on them, but Kawakuma does not. I guess they were manufactured differently. What do you mean by your world? What she said. You see, that's your catchphrase, Oku. Master's not from here. She came from another world, Gensokyo. Come to think of it, you haven't told me anything about your world. It's essentially the same, minus all the chocolate stuff. Chocolate stuff? You mean us? The colors are a rarity thing. Yeah, green is more rare than blue, maybe. Then again, we have 2 greens and 1 blue, so maybe blue is more rare. So we don't exist, eh? That's the point, okay. No, you exist, but you're not quite the same. You're not made of chocolate. Not quite the same, huh? So we're the same, but different. Just like radio isotopes. So if there's no chocolate, how are people born? What do they hatch from? I feel like we are going off topic, but I want to know too. What's she? We can talk about that later. I don't know how yokai are born either. Okay, let's get back to gathering information. Wait a minute. There's something we gotta do first. Those yokai can't have gone far. We need to show them who's boss. What she said? What she said? You punks ready? You won't escape this time. And they did not escape. Payback complete. I feel much better now. You two are pretty merciless for hatchlings. Guess I wasn't so different. What's this? Looks like we didn't get all of them. I'm starting to get used to this body now, so I could go for another round. Let's get him. 10,000 Yoyana. I feel like my movements are getting smoother. The bullets go right where I want them to. How can a movement be smooth? You mean, you're feeling ready for anything, right? Something like that, yeah? Still not at my best, but I'm getting there, you know? Yeah, and look, there are yokai lined up for target practice. Let's show him what we've got. I wonder if they get what's going on. Either way, they're battling better than ever. The yokai had it coming, but I still feel a little bad for them. Although, I could use a warm-up too. What goes around comes around. Don't you ever show your faces around here again. Yeah, because you don't stand a chance against us. Looks like they're gone for good. Now let's find a way to get Master back to her Gensokyo. You made a mistake last time. Yoyana is just 15 kilometers, not 200. So 10,000 Yoyana is even less than the maximum distance between 2 points on the Earth. Chocolate bullets! Are they edible? Also, I'm seeing lots of Yoyana in the future. Also, are all bullets edible? Or just Marisa's star bullets and chocolate bullets? Okay, let's try and find some clues to help Master get back to her world. Huh? Check out all these eggshells lying around. It looks like they hatched some time ago. I wonder if the hatchlings are still around here. It would be great if we could talk to them. They might be able to help us. Alright, let the chocolate maid hunt begin. Look, someone's hurtling towards us. Is that... Huh? Something has been hurdled. Oh. There you are, big sis. Found you. Found you. Devilish Helper. Blender Scarlet. We have seen this one before. Why is she looking at me? So I'm big sis now too. Huh? She thinks Lady Li Huan is her sister. Is this that imprinting thing again? So you don't have to be there when they hatch for it to happen. Any idea why? We haven't seen it in action enough to know for sure. Maybe it's just the first person they see after hatching. Finally found you, but you don't seem happy at all. I'm sure Ramilia will be happy to see you too, though. Right, Ramilia? Plan. I know you are happy to see Li Huan, but calm down. You always get carried away. I'm glad fate brought us back together, though. I would hate to have lost one of my little sisters for good. No way. Ramilia's my older sister, so I'm one of the Scarlet Sisters in this world. Maid Mistress, Ramilia Scarlet. Lady Li Huan, I apologize for being late. Sakuya Izayori, at your service. Hey, you dressed up too. Lightning fast maid, Sakuya Izayori. So many maids! Don't forget about me, Hong Mei Ling. Also at your service, also known as Hong Mei Ling. Your word is my command. Chinese maid for the day, Hong Mei Ling. So this is where you were, Li Huan. I'm glad we finally found you, my dear friend. How about a cup of tea? High dexterity, made for a week, but surely knowledge. I don't think we had that Sakuya skin. I think it's been available in the game since the start, but I don't think it has ever appeared in a story or anything. There are a few costumes like that are just alternate costumes that were there to begin with. Yes, let's have a little tea party to celebrate us all being back together. What do you say, Li Huan? Servants, pets, sisters, and a dear friend. This is getting more confusing by the minute. Oh, wait a sec. So she's her big sister. And her little sister. So that makes her... Guakuma. Let's get the tea ready. As one of my lady's servants, you can't afford to slack off. Sorry, right away. I'll help too. There's no gate to guard around here anyway. To our reunion. Cheers! Let's go play after this, Li Huan. Friends, books, and tea. 3 things I couldn't live without. This is wonderful. Can I ask something? Who exactly are those two? Yeah, they're chocolate maids like us, but we need to make sure if they are friends or foes. Hey, You were here first. You better watch it, or else you'll have Oku to deal with. Yeah. Wait, what? I see, we have a talker. Let's see what else she has to say. Come now, don't be shy. Wait, they're on our side. Relax, Gorkoma. I only want to give them a chance to speak, that's all. For now, at least. I've heard enough. You don't seem to pose a threat. Not to me, nor to Li Huan. Welcome to the team. All your bullets are made of chocolate, so if you shoot me with them, it will just add more chocolate to me. Phew, you're a lot nicer than you seemed at first. I was terrified you'd start shooting bullets at us. So Lady Li Huan has an older sister pet, a little sister servant, and a friend who's, Each of us serve Milady. We all work together. But we are also rivals of sorts. So it's a competition. There's no way I'm gonna lose. I don't want to lose either. What a splendid tea party. Did you enjoy yourself? There was a little too much excitement for my taste. Li Huan, let's play! What should we play? I want to play with you all day. It's good to exercise after a meal. Let's continue the reunion celebrations with something a little flashier. Huh? I thought we ruled out a battle of bullets. Maybe this is just Familia doing her best as a big sister. Sakuya, Mei Ling, Patchy. This is a special occasion, so you are taking part. You want me to fight too, but as your servant, I couldn't possibly. We can't refuse a direct order, right? Even if it involves firing bullets at Milady. Correct. A good brawl can bring people closer together. It's time for Li Huan and I to show our sisterly love. Is that so? In that case, I'll fight to the best of my ability. Now's my chance to see Milady's battling skills firsthand. It's reading time for me, so I'll pass. Good luck, Li Huan. Are we done talking yet? I'm bored. Come on, let's play already. Alright. The battle starts now. And it has ended. Not bad. Not bad at all. One more round. One more round. Once again, I'll pass. I'm starting to feel like this is never gonna end. Come on, let's do this. $20,000, Yoyana. I want to battle again so bad. Can we start already? I'm sorry, but can we do this once more for Flan? Of course, you're always free to wimp out. Who are you calling a wimp? Jeez, she's just trying to rile you up. Then again, I would hate to be thought of as a wimp. Those two are just as bad as each other. In a way, they make a great pair. Ah, I lost, but I had tons of fun. Time for round 3! Ready? Flan, don't you think you've had enough? There'll be more opportunities to play later. Just be patient. But I want to play it now! Let's play with Oni instead, in Oni Chocolate Battle. So they all decided to come with us. I hope you're okay with that, Master. We didn't really learn anything useful from them. We just ended up with more troublemakers. As they say, the more the merrier. Well, if you're okay with it, but I should warn you, my chocolate-made instincts don't like this one bit. Lihuan, I think I just heard an explosion in the distance. Why don't we go take a look? Seeing as we don't really know what we are looking for, I say we should. Who knows, it might lead us to a clue. It could be dangerous, but I guess we have no choice. Together we should be safe, but be still careful. It's decided then. Follow me. I think I know where the sound came from. I have a bad feeling about this. I wonder why. What don't you understand? I wasn't lying. I was joking. Vengeful Spirit Cleaner Maid, Yugi Yoshiguma. You won't fool me. Just admit you lied. I expected better of a fellow Oni. Oh look, Suika has a name tag. Night Parade of 100 Maids. Suika Ibuki, we are getting closer to that number. Are they fighting? Maybe the explosion I heard was from a battle of bullets. There are a few dents in the ground, but a battle of bullets would cause much more damage. You're always whining about this or that. That's why your horns are crooked. How dare you insult my magnificent horns? You're just jealous because you only have one. Wow, she did all this using martial arts. That's pretty impressive. Better not get on her bad side. That wasn't martial arts. She was just stomping her feet in frustration. Aren't there any sensible chocolate maids? There's one right here. You don't look sensible. Hermit housework maid, Cousin Ibaraki. Where did you come from? Besides, anyone who says they are sensible is definitely not sensible. Oh really? And what does that make you? Obviously, I'm sensible. Shouldn't we try to stop them? Things are getting a little out of hand. It feels like they'll break out into a battle of bullets any moment now. Don't worry, they're always like that, but they're getting a bit carried away. Come on, Lihuan, lend me a hand. You are my student, after all. This is the worst type of imprinting yet. My horn looks way stronger than yours. You're finished. You mean that puny little thing? When I'm finished with you, you're the one who'll be finished. Will you two cut it out already? You're giving me a headache. But we're not finished. Fine. And you leave me no choice. Ready, Lihuan? Okay, I give up. I calm down. I feel like that was rougher than usual. Maybe because there were two of you? Ah, well, at least it stopped us fighting. Why were you fighting in the first place? Because, well, it was cause, what was it again? forget I asked. But I was excited for story time. Plan that will have to wait. We don't have time or energy to waste. I always have energy to waste. Well, anyway. We've made lots of new friends, so things worked out for the best. Yeah, right, Li Huan? Guess that's one way to greet Master. 30,000 Yoyana. So many Yoyana. Oh look, we are surrounded by pesky prankster fairies. We're in luck. We got interrupted before, but I'm still raring to go. Orin, those two are scary. They're just taking out their anger on the fairies. We did something similar, no? That's different. That was payback. Get back, or you'll be caught in the crossfire. We're in no mood to hold back. That was too easy. I was just getting warmed up. We have to show everyone what Oni are made of. We gotta find someone tougher than that to take them. Chocolate maids, assemble! Haven't we assembled enough maids by now? I am sensible. Milady, didn't Chocolate you say... Calm down. You and the Remilia in the game aren't exactly the same. There's no point shouting at the monitor. Ah! I have a good idea about what's going on here now. Everyone who is born in Chocolate Gensokyo is affected by its strange rules. That's why there are chocolate maids, and why they get imprinted when they first see Li Huan. They seem to act the same as us, but maybe they're different deep down. The chocolate maids themselves don't seem to be a threat. Even the imprinting isn't a problem. It just seems to make them all adore Li Huan for different reasons. We may be different people, but Chocolate Gensokyo is as composed as I am. I wish I could pay her a compliment. Are you sure she's not just a recluse like you? Recluse? I'm sorry, I take it back. Please don't cast a spell on me. Hey, I'm done moving the wood. Is there something else I can help with? As a matter of fact, there is. Can you carry all the wood back here? Alright, leave it to me! Huh? Is the Servant Appreciation Festival over? Forgathering Dream, Illusion, and thus a night parade. Suika Ibuki. I guess your image popping up means we have not seen you in an event yet. I feel like that cannot be correct. It's on hold while we deal with this little situation. Wait, from where more wood got here? No, no, no. She's asking Yugi to bring the wood she just put somewhere else, back here. She's just giving her meaningless work to have her not be in the way. Oh, so that's why you guys are so tense. Is there anything I can do to help? Yeah, you can help with the wood. Let's see. Do you see that wood over there? Can you bring it? Cousin. The fact that it is working on those two. Everyone, please get around. For some reason, Miss Yugi Hoshiguma, Miss Suika Ibuki, and Miss Cousin Ibaraki have decided to join us. I think we should have a meeting, so we can all get to know each other. Plus, it will help us decide what course of action to take, so we can get Milady home. That's all well and good, but why is Koakuma in charge? Because I met Master first. I feel like there were nicer ways of asking that. Enough. Let's get this over with. Okay, so I'll go first. Ahem. I'm Koakuma, Lady Li Huan's servant. My favorite catchphrase is, I'm not a weakling. I'm Remilia Scarlet, elder sister to Li Huan and Clan. My favorite thing about myself is my charisma. I'm Flanders Scarlet. I'm my big sister's little sister. My favorite activity is destroying things. I'm Sakuya Izayoi, loyal maid to my mistresses. My favorite accessories are my silver knives. I'm Hongmei-ling, gatekeeper and servant of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Favorite nap spot is the main gate. I'm Pacholi Knowledge, Li Huan's dear friend. My favorite book was stolen last month. I'm Rin Kanbyo, Lady Li Huan's pet. My favorite thing to play with are corpses stuck in weird poses. I am Mutsuho Ryuji, Lady Li Huan's other pet. My favorite thing to look at is the nuclear fusion reactor. I'm Yugi Hoshiguma, Li Huan's fighting buddy. My favorite way to communicate is with my fists. I'm Suika Ibuki, Li Huan's party friend. My favorite amount of parties is 3 per day. I am Kazumi Paraki, Li Huan's teacher. My favorite training method is tough love. I guess that will have to do. Not sure how productive that all was, but anyway, let's move on. Everyone here needs to know what Lady Li Huan is trying to do. I want to return to the world I came from. Don't leave! Don't leave us! Should have seen that coming. But don't leave us. Chocolate Brown Blues. What even are these titles? So many Yoyana, so much chocolate. You've been glued to the monitor for ages now. You're that worried about Miss Li Huan. This is all my fault. I have to make sure her and the others get back safely. But I'm surprised you came here all by yourself. Why don't you go rest with everyone else for a while? I tried, but I couldn't stop worrying. I feel better here, watching over them. I see. And I suppose you also want to make sure Chocolate You doesn't do anything stupid, right? Was it that obvious? Unfortunately, all we can do for now is watch them through the monitor. You created that world before it got messed up, right? Shouldn't you be able to use your ability to go in there? Sadly not. Once the game starts, the barrier blocks any attempts to interfere from the outside. I tried inserting a bar of chocolate, but it didn't do anything. Now the game started. There's no stopping it. So basically, there's nothing we can do. But this proves not everything about the game has changed, which means I might know how they can get back. Really? The starting point was the Palace of the Earth Spirits, just like it was in my original game. So what they need to do to complete the game is probably the same too. I see, but there'll be enemies and booby traps along the way, right? Will they be able to get past those? We'll have to wait and see. They should have run into more enemies by now, but instead, they just keep making more friends. Don't get me wrong, that's a good thing, but it means I have no idea what's coming next. No wonder you can't take your eyes off the monitor. Well, I am responsible after all. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to worry everyone. So why are you telling me? Because you are already worried. I'm sure the others are too, but they believe that no matter what, Li Huan, Satori and Koichi will make it back. But you coming here shows your faith in them is not as strong as the others. You're right about everything. I'm sorry, I'm the only one acting weak. There's nothing to apologize for. Both faith and worry come from a place of love. Don't be embarrassed about feeling one more strongly than the other. In fact, the others could do with a little less faith. Besides, I feel a lot better now that you are here. It's been good to talk it all through. Perhaps I was taking this harder than I first thought. Lady Yukari? It's okay. I'm sure we'll find a way to help them. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thank you. You're very kind. Almost as kind as chocolate, you. Hey, are you making fun of me? Our meeting was completely pointless, and now we're back to walking around aimlessly. Obviously, it's not like any of us have ever thought about sending someone to another world before. Well, that's true, but besides, most of us don't even want to send Li Huan back. Unless we all work together, we'll never figure this out. We have to convince the others to get on board. I guess, but what about you, Lady Patchouli? Are you okay with sending her back? It's complicated. My head says I should respect her wishes, but my heart is not so sure. I'll bet you're not the only one who feels that way, but we have to convince everyone that this is the right thing to do. Agreed. But if we're going to keep looking around, we need to try and avoid meltdown frenzy. That doesn't sound good. Oh, alright. You've never heard of it. It's something unique to us chocolate maids. It's like a part of who we are. Unlike you, our bodies are made of chocolate, which means we melt when exposed to high heat. We ultimately end up as liquid chocolate, with no sense of self, but along the way we lose our minds. I've only ever had one close call, but I remember getting super amped up for no reason. That feeling only gets more intense as you melt. Eventually, you lose control and enter a state of frenzy. By the way, I was the one who called it meltdown frenzy. Before that, it was an unnamed physiological phenomenon. With so many of us chocolate maids in one place working together, I'm sure we are in for our fair share of meltdown frenzies. Come to think of it, everyone was saying some pretty strange stuff in the meeting earlier. Yeah, you're right. Although I think they were just trying to introduce themselves. All of them are a little crazy by default, so it's hard to do. Ah, Patchy. So this is why you've been. Patchy, can I have some tea? Iced if possible. Why are you asking me? What's wrong? You always make me tea. Why aren't you guarding the gate, Koakuma? Guarding the gate? But that's not my job. Gosh, it's even hotter in here than it is outside. Stop talking back and bring me my tea. Chop chop. Lady Remilia is heading into meltdown. Her memories are getting all jumbled up, but it's not that bad yet. Cooling chocolate rehardens it. That's our best bet to stave off meltdown frenzy. Where's Chino when you need her? That's a great idea. I'll get Sakuya to prepare some ice-cold iced tea with extra ice. Good. Get some for everyone else too, just in case. Alright. I'll get a glass for you too, Master. We don't have much ice. Better think of a backup plan. Isn't there somewhere cooler we could go? Whatever we do, we have no way of preventing the root cause. Like I said, it's a physiological phenomenon. We'll all succumb to it eventually. Koakuma has realized that too. He just doesn't want you to worry. Master, we have a problem. A swarm of fairies are trying to take the ice. Fairies love ice, so they won't give up easily. First, we need to regroup with the others. Miss Sakuya, I'm back. And I brought Master and Lady Pacholi with me. I'm sorry, we couldn't handle this ourselves. We tried fending them off, but there are too many of them. Please, we need your help. Sakuya's tea is the best, especially when it's nice and cold. I've prepared some more. Let me know when you want a refill. Phew, Lady Remilia's back to normal, it seems. But we are running low on ice. Those fairies ate so much of it. It's still too early to give up. Let's find ways to keep ourselves cool while we continue exploring. But, Li Huan, I think you should prepare for the worst. While there's still time. The next title does not make me feel like there's much time. Also, yeah. Touhou LostWord, back when it started. Find the lost word! Fun! Touhou LostWord now. Chocolate, contemplating its death. This is setting us up for disaster, isn't it? Melting point. Can I have a word with everyone? There's something I want to discuss. What's the deal? Did you come up with something no one thought of during the meeting? Now that's our sage. Hurry up and tell us the idea of yours. Unfortunately, I don't have any ideas to help Li Huan return home. It's about something else. To cut to the chase, I was thinking about all the chocolate maids here and, well... Lady Pacholi, is she talking about? Yes, she's a clever one. She's probably caught on to the dangers of meltdown frenzy. There are too many of us. Or not. There are definitely more of us now, but how is that a problem? I see what's going on here. You want Lady Li Huan all to yourself, don't you? What? You won't get rid of me that easily. Calm down. I'm sure she's not saying that out of some childish need to have her all to herself. She's not that immature. She's a hermit and a sage, you know? Nope. That's pretty much spot on. No way. They were right. It seems so. But I have no intention of taking Li Huan by force. I have a peaceful solution that everyone can agree on. Let's hear it then, but good luck convincing us to let you take Li Huan away from us. We duel! The loser has to leave immediately. That's how we'll decide. How is that not by force? I fail to see how that could be called a peaceful solution. Isn't that taking things a bit too far? I doubt anyone will agree to. No objections here, and I'll take down anyone who dares complain. Same here, I'll blast you all away, whether you complain or not. Wait a minute, why do we need to reduce the number of chocolate maids in the first place? I think I might know why. I mean, I'd also like to have Lady Li Huan all to myself. Oku, you're on their side now. No way. I just meant to understand where they are coming from. I still don't think duels are the way to go though. Is this... Yep, it's got to be Meltdown Frenzy. And listening to her speak, I'd say it's progressing rapidly. Does that mean Miss Yugi and Miss Suika have it too? Most likely, and I doubt they are the only ones. Symptoms vary from person to person, but I think it's fair to say we are all headed down the same road. No way. Let's use ice to cool ourselves down. We can talk about this once everyone has calmed down. Miss Sakuya, get the ice. I smashed it. Why? Sakuya? Yeah, why? I don't know. How strange. Why did I do that? Because it was there? That doesn't sound right. I haven't gone crazy, have I? I'm still sane. At least, I think I am. Actually, no, I'm not so sure. It'll be alright. Just keep it together. We can get through this if we just work together. A battle of bullets will be our last resort. First, we've got to convince Miss Cousin and the others to calm down. Will that even work? Crazy people are pretty bad at realizing they have gone crazy. Yes, it's worth a shot. So long as they are not completely lost it, we might be able to get through that then. Listen up, you lot. You've all gone crazy, but it's time to snap out of it. Couldn't agree more. Let's snap you first. I hope you're ready. That's not what I meant. What a pathetic battle. I see you're not taking this seriously. I'm not a fan of fighting someone who won't fight back. Let's just call this a draw. Talk about a sore loser. Was that really the best excuse you could come up with? I could annihilate you first if you'd like. I'm so scared. At this rate, who knows when I'll start fighting or firing off bullets accidentally. We'll be going now. We can talk about this later. Yes, take your time and think about how you want to proceed. Let's proceed beyond the melting point. Into the chocolatey sweet kingdom. Let's talk this through before we try reasoning with Miss Cousin and the others again. I'm sure they'll come around eventually. They've gone hysteric. We gotta make sure we keep it together. But how can we be sure we haven't gone crazy too? I apologize for interrupting, but Lady Remilia has an important announcement to make. Please get around. We made it clear to ensure Lady Li Huan is present. I'd rather not. It's obviously not something good. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Judging by the timing, I'd say this has got something to do with Miss Cousin and the others. Did she come up with a way for us to stop fighting? She's amazing. Can always count on the mistress of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Don't talk her up so much. You will be disappointed immediately. She said she'll make her announcement in front of everyone, so even I don't know what she is going to say. Then it will be rude to make her wait. Let's go, Master. I have a good feeling about this. I do not. A kingdom! We're going to build a kingdom here. What a bombshell! Well, what? That sounds like fun. That's our Lady Remilia. It's a brilliant idea. What about the gatekeeper? Are you going to get rid of the gatekeeper? May not be such a bad idea. You mean the kingdom? Not getting rid of the gatekeeper, right? Right? Hold up. I want to come back to this kingdom idea, but first we've got to deal with Miss Cousin. That's exactly why we need a kingdom. But, I don't really see how that's a solution. Do I have to spell everything out for you? Oh well, I suppose we can't all be as charismatic as me. Pardon me, but Lady Li Huan seems to have understood, and that's what matters. You gonna let her speak to you like that? We can take her together. It's okay. I'd hate to slow everyone down. It's a shame though. I'm sorry. I don't understand either. Oh dear, even my little sister is giving me a hard time. But that's what makes you so adorable, I guess. Well, you all seem to be having fun. What have you been talking about behind our backs? Take as much time as you need to talk strategy, but if you think you'll find strength in numbers, you're mistaken. Oh. But if you're discussing the best time to admit defeat, then don't worry. We'll graciously accept your surrender. Eek! I don't like the way they are looking at us. Remilia, can I go wild on them now? Pretty please. Wait, Flan. With them here, I can explain the kingdom to everyone at once. Now I won't have to repeat myself. Having too many people around Li Huan will only lead to conflict and, eventually, mutual destruction. So your bright idea was to reduce the number of people crowding her by forcing everyone to battle, right? No need to be sarcastic, but yes, that's pretty much the gist of it. I was actually thinking something similar. Things can't stay like this. Oh, what a coincidence. Then what's the holdup? When do we start battling? I'm ready now. Not so fast. Unlike your plan, mine is actually peaceful. Not to mention fair. Oh really? Then let's hear it. So long as it achieves the same goal, I could be won over. I propose we build a kingdom on this land, with me and Li Huan as rulers. Why you? Only selected elite servants will be allowed to accompany us, peasants. Accompany us. Peasants will serve us and compete for recognition. With fair rulers like myself and Li Huan holding absolute power, there will be no need for bloodshed or violence. It's perfect, plus it doesn't involve getting rid of any peasants. I mean, people like your plan does. But it does immediately elevate you, Remilia. No fair. Why do only you and Li Huan get to play together? Don't worry. You are a little sister. Coming from such a noble lineage, it's only natural you'll be an elite. Yay, I'm so lucky to be your sister. Then there's Sakuya's tea and Pachi's wealth of magical knowledge. Both are invaluable. Elite status confirmed. You're just handing it out to the Scarlet Devil Mansion, aren't you? Thank you. I'll do my best to meet your expectations. I can't say I'm surprised, but so long as my position is secured, I'm in. Anyone can become an elite, provided they put in the work. Let's see how the first 500 years go, then we can reassess. Huh? How come I'm not an elite? Are you serious? How is that fair? I won't listen to another word. Worried, are we? I know fewer servants mean more work, but it's okay. I have a solution for that too. There should still be plenty of chocolate maids in former hell, and we'll welcome them all as citizens of our kingdom. Then each elite will have a bunch of servants, thus reducing each servant's workload and increasing their job satisfaction. What do you plan on doing with the Scarlet Devil Mansion? Don't you have servants there as well? The mansion will be our vacation home. It will still need to be maintained, so its servants will remain there. I don't like this one bit. We should just do things our way to get what we want. Well, that's a pity. I thought you'd understand. I haven't known you for long, but I hadn't yet come to dislike you. Prepare to attack, my elites. Crush the rebels who would defy our Scarlet Kingdom. As you wish, milady. But Mei Ling, you're not an elite. You're going down! Whoa. What's with all these flames? This is real bad. It sure is. We need to stop this. You seriously want to jump in the middle of all that? Maybe you're the crazy one. Kurkuma, you're part of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. How dare you betray us? I'm not picking sides. I just don't think this is the right way to do things. That's the definition of betrayal. Whatever. You can deal with your problems on your own. Either way, I'm not in the mood to fight anymore. I think I'm starting to cool off. Maybe another round of strategy meeting is in order. Fine. Let's call off the battle for now. We could all do with some time to rethink things. No objections here. I guess we are not building a kingdom. But just so you know, I have no intention of changing my plan. Maybe we are building a kingdom. Right back at you. We somehow managed to buy some time. But what can we do to help while staying neutral? Not much, I'm afraid. We need to come up with an idea both parties can accept. Alright, let's have a strategy meeting of our own. Store in a cool, dark place. Do we have any cool, dark places? Inform my help. Well, that strategy meeting was a waste of time. And it's not like we had much time to spare. Had much to spare in the first place. We need something that will unite 3 completely different groups. It was never going to be a walk in the park. Oh, I know. I have the perfect plan. Do you really? Don't get your hopes up, but who knows? It might lead to something. I believe in Oko. It won't last long, but right now there's a ceasefire. That's right. Which means if things stay like this, there'll be no battle, right? Well, I suppose that's true. Okay, so we back them to extend the ceasefire. Then, when time's up, we back them to extend it again. What a brilliant plan! That can certainly not fail. And again, and again, and again. I call it the back for ceasefire strategy. We can't ditch the name. We can ditch the name, but the plan sounds doable. How are you gonna get them to agree to more ceasefires? Huh? I'm sure they'll listen if we ask nicely. But the main problem is that they won't listen, and I don't see how begging them is going to help. Oh, but what if we ask them really nicely? Won't that work? If it was that simple, we wouldn't be in this mess, would we? But then again, it's not like we have any other ideas. True. Let's try to reason with them until we think of something better. But which side should we start with? It has to be the Scarlet Kingdom. Miss Pacholi seems like she'd at least hear us out. She's even on equal footing with the kingdom's ruler. She said she liked the kingdom idea though. Or maybe that was just a frenzy talking. Well, there's only one way to find out. But I can't predict how she'll react. It may be dangerous. What do you want to do, Master? Let's go. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. So does this mean you've decided to join us after all? No. We've come to try reasoning with you again. So you're rebels, eh? Elites, prepare to attack! As you wish, milady. For real? I'm joking. I just wanted to see the look on your faces. Huh? It's almost as if she's not crazy at all. I like that look on your face. Agreed. She's back to her normal self. Not that there's much difference. Iquan, you wanna play? Let's ask Ramilia to play too. Hey, Ramilia, you wanna join us? We're having an important conversation. Playtime will have to wait. Besides, I think you should calm down a little. I was dozing off. Guarding the gate when I heard Milady's voice. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Morning, Mei-Ling. There's no gates, so you're just on lookout duty. Although, these 4 managed to slip right past you. As you can see, we haven't gone crazy. We are perfectly calm and rational. Maybe I was slightly off the rails when I declared we should create a kingdom. But I've got it under control now. What do you mean, got it under control? How? The symptoms were no joke. Thanks to my powers, of course. I didn't think you of all people would need to ask that, Kurakuma. Ah, yes, your magic. You used it to cool down everyone. Didn't you? I couldn't tell if I was affected, but I could see the others were, so I did what I could to help. Does that mean you can make ice? With ease, but I wanted to be efficient, so I cooled everyone's bodies down directly. Amazing. Now we don't have to worry about meltdown frenzy. I wish. Petri's magic might be top-notch, but it's got its limits. Magic cannot be used without magical power. I try to conserve and optimize it, but there's only so much I can do. No way. But it's our best bet to win this fight. Being able to cool ourselves off undoubtedly gives us an advantage. Those only know how to use brute force, which has been their plan since the very beginning. What are you talking about? Aren't you going to help us talk to Miss Kazan and the others? I think there's been a misunderstanding. We still intend on creating our new kingdom exactly as I described it. This is useless. It's like we're talking in different languages. I don't deny that Meltdown Frenzy gave me the kingdom idea. Normal me wouldn't come up with something like that. But after thinking about it, I don't see a better idea. The more I thought about it, the more I felt convinced. Convinced that it's the best option for us, and more importantly, for Li Huan. All of us agreed with Lady Remelia. We'll do whatever it takes to achieve our goal. I'm not sure it's the best option, but it's certainly not the worst. I'm not good with all this complicated stuff, but I trust in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. So that's the plan. I won't force you to join though. You probably need time to take everything in, so I'll let you go. Will you join us and sit upon the throne, or will you force us to put you there? I expect an answer the next time we meet. You really are troublesome, Li Huan. But as your older sister, I hope you make the right decision. Oh, and before you go, please play with Flan. You mustn't neglect your duties as an older sister. Let's play, Li Huan. Well, that went terribly. All the phantoms I caught flew away. But I had fun. Thank you for playing with me, Li Huan. Let's play more next time, okay? I better hurry back, or Amelia will tell me off again. Master, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm not hurt. It's just that... well, no, never mind. It's nothing. I feel like there might be something as we reach the melting point. No, we already reached the melting point. Now we have to beat the heat. I feel so alive. The magic that Miss Pacioli cast on us before we left sure did the trick. All she did was cool us down a bit, but I feel so much sharper now. Just shows how much the heat had affected us. I don't think we need to worry about the frenzy for a while. Next up, we've got a deal with Miss Kazan and Dione. The meltdown frenzy might have gotten worse by now. I doubt they've found a way to cool down. They'll probably attack the moment they see us. Maybe we should go back. No way. If we don't do something, they'll melt into little chocolate puddles. I don't want to part with them on bad terms. Me neither. Yeah, that would keep me up at night. That's why we've got to talk some sense into them. And we can check on their condition while we're at it. Yeah, you're right. By the way, how much can we melt before there's no coming back? We can't know until we experience it for ourselves. Because the dead don't talk. You came all this way for that. That's so lame. You thought my fighting buddy had come for a makeup fight. And why'd you have to bring your pet dogs along? Weren't they arguing with each other before? And I'm not a pet, I'm a servant, and neither of the others is a dog. You take that back. I'm no pet dog, I'm a pet cat. Yeah, take that back. I'm a pet bird. Enough with this nonsense. Whoa, that scared me. How did I not notice she was behind me? You left yourself wide open. As one of my students, I expected better. I'm sorry. Alright, you were supposed to be my teacher here. I was only teasing. You really do take everything too hard, don't you? That's why you need to stick with us. I didn't know it was okay to start. Should have told me. I've been itching to go since Li Huan arrived. Whoa, whoa. I won't let you have Li Huan all to yourself. I want to play with her too. Are you trying to get in between the teacher and her student? Careful, or I might make you my next opponent. Fine by me. The more fighting, the better. I'll beat you all to jello and slurp you up. Good idea. You might not make the best snacks, but at least there's a lot of them. First up, tasty looking hermit. Lasers, explosions. This is getting out of hand. They're going on a full-on rampage. So I guess reasoning with them is out of the question. We have to get them treated right away. I mean, we gotta take them to Miss Pacholi. Bingo. You got that all on your own? The cogs in your head must be warming up. Wait, warming up? This is bad. Oh no, I'm going crazy too. Anyway, we need to do something, quick. Let's just grab them and go. Huh? Kurokuma, you gone a little crazy too. Now's our chance. Let's get them to Miss Pacholi. I'm sure Lady Pacholi will be able to help them. Just a little bit further. Let's do this. Going by size, I guess I'm carrying Suika, right? By that logic, I should be carrying Miss Cousin. I wonder if I'll be able to manage alone. This is impossible. Miss Yugi, Miss Cousin. They're both the same. Maybe I can pick them up. But I can't move an inch. You should be fine. You and Kurokuma have wings. Just use those to carry them. Wings are not for carting people around. Speaking of carts, why don't we put them all in your wheelbarrow, Oren? That way we could take turns pushing. Busted. You mean, you were planning to use it this whole time? You're always carrying corpses like it's nothing. Quit being lazy. Look who's talking. Maybe you should do a little less complaining and a little more carrying. You two sure are full of energy. I hope it's not because of meltdown frenzy. I guess we beat the heat for now. Time to cool off! Back in the real world. Ish. You think you'll be able to rescue Li Huan and the others? I thought of a way, but it's going to take more time. Aren't you the one who created that world? Isn't this something an admin should be able to resolve? It's true. I have the power to forcibly extract players, but right now I can't seem to use that power. It's like my admin rights have vanished, or rather, like someone has taken them. What do you mean? If you're not the admin, then who is? I don't know. Maybe this is the chocolate's doing. Either way, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all this. I'm trying to regain some of those rights, but I need to be extra careful. I can't afford to overburden the system and accidentally make things worse for everyone trapped inside. They are already having a hard time in there. The chocolate mates have started fighting among themselves. Their two defining traits, the love for Li Huan, their susceptibility to meltdown frenzy, are clashing. Sounds like Li Huan will have to find a way to get out on her own. I hate not being able to help. I know, but it will be okay. If anyone can find a way, it's her. I don't care about what anyone says. I'm going to form a kingdom. I've already made up my mind. In your dreams, you just like the sound of a kingdom. It's not like you plan on taking responsibility for it, right? The losers leave and the winners spend their remaining time with Li Huan. That's the only way. Just when I thought everyone had finally come back to their senses. I cooled them down with magic, so the meltdown frenzy should have subsided, but they are still arguing. So they both genuinely think they are right. Which means the frenzy doesn't completely change a person. But the problem doesn't end there. Ah! I don't care anymore. I want to start punching already. I don't care either. I just want to make stuff go kaboom! See what I mean? The frenzy keeps setting in faster and faster. Does that mean they weren't cool enough? Then we just need to cool them again. Also, Yugi and Flan just sound like usual. It's no use. After coming so close to fully melting, it doesn't matter how much we cool them down. The minds have already been scarred, and there is no cure for that. All we can do now is treat their symptoms. No way! The more people need treatment, the more magical power I have to use. I barely have time to replenish it. We need to find other ways to cool off before things get any worse. I'm good at heating things up, but not so much cooling them down. Without using magic, our options are limited. We have to try anything we can think of. We could try something to blow off some steam, cool your mind and leave your worries behind, or not. Was that a rhyme? Was it? I'm not sure if it was. I guess it's worth a shot. I suppose so. Like I said, we have to try everything. Okay, so Kwakuma, let's hear what you got. She sacrificed her to save herself. Put my head on the bed. That's too simple. Try a bit harder. I put the bed on my head. You just changed the order. If you don't like it, why don't you come up with one? Why am I the only one trying? Wait a minute. What's with all those phantoms headed our way? They were probably drawn to the cool air here. Or maybe they just liked your rhyme. Good for you. There's nothing good about this. I can't bear to watch. I like her rhyme, but I think I need to take a little break. That would be for the best. Don't worry, I'll keep a watch on the monitor. You rest up. Sorry for the trouble, and I'll do just that. A sweet proposition. If I'm not too late, can you put 8 chocolates on my plate? That rhyme, I noticed. Ah! Maybe you should take a break. I don't really want to, but maybe I can help. It's okay. I'll come up with a good one. No, that's enough. I can't bear to listen to any more terrible rhymes. Don't tell me it actually worked. I don't believe it, but it looks like Kawakuma's awful rhymes actually managed to cool them. Rhymes so bad, everyone freezes. I just got distracted. She was shouting so loud I couldn't help but listen to every word. I don't think I've ever been this bothered by noise before. I need to train harder. I really did my best. There. At least you brought everyone back to their senses. Those rhymes were not hot. No, they were not. It's okay. We all saw how hard you were trying. We still haven't solved our main problem. What do you plan on doing now? We need to talk things through. Surely, we can all think of a peaceful solution. Fine by me, but I doubt we'll be able to come up with anything new. We already shared our opinions, and all we did was fight. We should try and decide whose idea is best. I know you want us to find a solution we can all agree on, but isn't that asking for too much? I agree. I'm going to form a kingdom, and that's final. But the fact remains that there are too many of us. And why don't you just leave? I'm Li Huan's teacher. I obviously can't leave her. This will never end at this rate. So I have a proposal to make. We need to decide whose plan to adopt. How about we let Miss Cousin pick the means to make that decision? Sakuya? Don't worry, Lady Remelia. Whatever she picks, we'll still have the upper hand. We outnumber them, so it doesn't matter if it's a vote or a battle of bullets. We'll come out on top. On top, I say. On top! That's true. I don't know why you repeated yourself like that, though. And one more thing. We're on top. That means you'll be at the bottom. Now, I seriously want to punch her. We can start now, right? Right? Objection. What is it now? I thought you weren't picking sides. What does it matter to you? Don't worry. No one's after you. So do us all a favor and watch in silence. We can't do that. If this is your final decision, then we have something to say. Oh really? If you decided whom to side with, do you tell? Do tell. First, you declare yourself neutral, and the moment you smell danger, you try to save your own necks. I didn't pin you for such cowards, or maybe you've just come to terms with reality. No, we aren't going to side with anyone. We have a new idea to present. We do? Oh, I get it. It's a pretty bold move from Kurokuma, but we don't have any other choice. What are you talking about, Orin? Tell me what's going on. Up until now, we were a neutral part, standing between the Kingdom Party and the Battle Party. We tried to reason with them both, but failed miserably. That's because a neutral party doesn't have any allies, or any enemies. Exactly. No matter how much we tried, neither of them listened to us. But it's different now. Now we are both of their enemies, so they have no choice but to listen. Oh, I get it. Wait, no I don't. I knew it. I was sure you'd join our side. Oh well, let's hear what you have to say. Our proposal is pretty simple. We ask Master what she thinks is best, and work together to help her. If it will help prevent more fighting, then I'm in. What do you think? I agree with Kurokuma. What? It's a little different from my idea, but the power structure is similar. It's a pity I won't be able to rule, but if it's going to help avoid conflict, I guess I can make do. I didn't know you were so soft. Or is it your affection for Li Huan talking? Don't misunderstand. It's just tiring fighting over every little thing. Maybe if they'd have access to a thermoelectric cooler, they could have solved the heat issue. They just need Cherno or Letty. They just need to leave this damn cave. Right. By the way, we're against it. We can't agree to any idea that doesn't clearly address the ever-increasing chocolate-made issue. Gah, she's such a blockhead. You stubborn, animal-loving hermit. Go ahead and call me all the names you'd like. I don't care. I have a suggestion. One that may solve the issue you have with Kurokuma's plan. Go on. Does she have a sweet proposition? Does it have to do with chocolate woodlands? Oh, are we coming back to all that wood Yuki has been carrying around? Chocolate Woodlands, Part 1. It's so hot. I feel like the further we go, the hotter it gets. I'm starting to have doubts about that legend. Could we really be trusting it? What legend? Don't ask me. I told you everything I know about it earlier. Not sure if we should have believed it so easily. I feel like we are being taken for a ride. Taken for a ride? Didn't we get involuntarily? Either way, there's no turning back now. Ah, okay. I have a suggestion, one that may solve the issue you have with Kurkuma's plan. Go on. Every chocolate maid knows the legend of the infinite chocolate fountain. The what? The infinite chocolate fountain? What's that? Wait a minute. I don't know why, but I know what she's talking about. How strange. I've never heard it said out loud, but it definitely sounds familiar. Some things are inside of us from the time we hatch. We can speak, understand things about the world and more. And there's one piece of information inside us all. The infinite chocolate fountain is on the bottom layer of this world. And that's where we can be reborn in our true form. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know why though. Yes, I also knew. Is this the imprinting thing you were talking about, Lady Pacholi? I don't know how the imprinted information got inside us, but if someone put it there intentionally, whether you believe the legend or not, there's definitely something on the bottom layer of this world. And something important will happen once we get there. At least, that's my theory. Instead of the sunken hell of blood pools, it's gonna be the sunken hell of chocolate pools. That's all very interesting. But what's it got to do with our problem? To understand that, you first need to realize what's been driving you all along. How did all this happen? Why did Remy want to form a kingdom? Why did Cousin want to get rid of some of us? Because there are too many chocolate maids. Li-Huan can't spend time with all of us. So basically, you wanted Li-Huan all to yourself, right? Well, I guess you could put it that way. But why did you want that? When I understand that, I remembered the legend of the infinite chocolate fountain. I feel like we're about to reunite with the Satori sisters. I almost forgot they exist. The reason is time. Chocolate maids are destined to turn into plain chocolate, so time is the one thing we want the most. That desire is kind of like a survival instinct, and it's what caused you all to lose control. So that's when the legend comes in. If you believe in the legend, then chocolate maids can be reborn in their true form, which means we can be reborn as something other than a chocolate maid and escape the shackles of time. It's still just a theory, but it's all we've got. I'm all for it. It actually sounds even better than starting a kingdom. I agree too. I don't know how credible it is, but it certainly seems like our best chance. The only question is whether you lot have the guts to go all in with us on this plan. If you don't, then it's battle time. What do you say? Not people of many words. Alright, we're in. Looks like we've got no choice. Anyway, I'd hate to get rid of potential fighting partners for no good reason. If it will help settle things peacefully, then what's the harm in giving it a try? A try, okay? That's all this is. Yes, that's good enough. We're all on the same page. Let's call a truce until we've learned more. Our destination is the infinite chocolate fountain in the depths of hell. Anyway, I'm glad that the fighting is over. Are you okay with this, Master? Also, why is there a forest deeper down in hell? We were supposed to help you find a way back to your world, but we kinda got off track. This is great. I just want everyone to get along. At the very least, things are better than before. It's not like we've given up. For all we know, the fountain might give us a clue to help you get home. Yeah, besides, I want to stay by Lady Li Huan's side for as long as possible. Gosh, Oko, you don't have to say it out loud. We all feel the same way. We may not all get along, but we all adore Master. You may not be so different from the regular versions. Even now, nobody knows what danger lies ahead. We are all here enduring the heat. And it's all out of affection for Master. Yeah, but it sure is hot, even if I wasn't made of chocolate. I feel like I'd be melting. Hang on. What's a forest doing in a place like this anyways? This is the chocolate woodlands. It's full of chocolate trees and plants. It's also an entrance to the remains of hell. We need to get through here to get down to the bottom layer of this world. Is this former hell different from the one you know, Master? We only know about this place thanks to imprinting. It's my first time here, but I didn't think it would be this hot. Maybe it gets hotter the further down we go. Don't jinx it. Oh no. Looks like things are about to heat up even more. It can't be. Everyone, watch out. Those vengeful spirits are about to attack. I can't believe how many of them there are. It must be because we are down so deep. Huh? What are you panicking about? We're not scared of a few vengeful spirits. They are no match for us, now that we are all on the same side. Let's give them another reason to be vengeful. Burn in scarlet flames and be gone. You're lucky to get chocolate flowers. Now go rest in peace. I'm glad they made a truce, even if it's only temporary. If they kept fighting, we'd have had to intervene. Now, that's something to be scared of. What are you mumbling about? Let's hurry. We still have a long way to go. Chocolate Woodlands, Part 2! Kinoko Takenoko. The trees are so thick I can barely see a way through. We split up to look for the way to the fountain, but we might not even be able to find the way back up at this rate. Should I just burn it all down? I can't stand dealing with the heat and these trees. I don't think the mistress of the Scarlet Devil Mansion would whine so much. Oh, Mei Ling, you're back. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? You're being annoying. The way you treat me is annoying. But it's okay. He should replenish. everyone's sugar levels and put us all in a good mood. What is it? A mushroom? Shaped chocolate. I don't think I should eat that. Wait, nobody eat them. Why? What's wrong with them? If I remember correctly, they are choco shrooms. Magical mushrooms that only grow in the chocolate woodlands. That can't be right. I mean, they're so delicious. Mogo mogo. Choco shrooms are mainly known for two things. One, that they are addictively delicious. And two, I heard raised voices. Is something wrong? Mogo mogo. Not you too, Sakuya. What's number two? Are they going to be alright? They don't affect the body, so we don't need to worry about that. But their magic makes your thoughts all choco shroomish. All they can think about is choco shrooms. No way! I'm sure I'm just having trouble thinking straight cause I'm so hungry. Mogo mogo. I agree with Mei Ling this time. It's unlike you to be so naive, Lady Patchouli. Mogo mogo. Anyway, here, have one of these and relax. They are really delicious. Mogo mogo. Be careful, whoever eats those mushrooms is then used to get more people to eat them. That's terrible. We need to make sure no one else eats them. What's all this commotion? I was only gone for a bit, and you're fighting already. Jeez, we are being mature about things here. We'll try not to cause any more trouble. Phew. It looks like you're both fine. Apparently, there are some dangerous mushrooms growing around here. Dangerous mushrooms? Mogo mogo. They are only dangerous because you eat any old rubbish. Mogo mogo. That's where experience comes in. You need to train your eyes to figure out what's safe. Mogo mogo. Wait a minute. What are you two eating? You mean these? We found them while looking for the entrance. They're strange looking bamboo shoots, but we knew they'd be delicious. Don't find stuff like this every day, so we brought enough for everyone. So this time, they are bamboo shoot shaped chocolates. I don't think I should eat that either. Wait, nobody eat them. Ah, don't tell me there's something wrong with these chocolates too. If I remember correctly, they're chocobams, magical bamboo shoots that only grow in the chocolate woodlands. So what? They're delicious. Mogo mogo. I know, right? Just try one and you'll see there's nothing wrong with them. Choco shrooms and chocobams look different, but they have basically the same characteristics. And when people addicted to each of them come face to face... Wait, are you crazy? How can you ask me, lady, to try those things? What do you mean, those things? They're way better than your stupid mushrooms. Oh no, mushroom fans versus bamboo fans. Only a fool would fail to see how amazing these mushrooms are. A chocolatey mushroom cap, balanced on a crisp of cookie stem. It all works in perfect harmony. No, you were the fool. Nothing compares to the velvety outer layer of the chocolate and the rich buttery cookie core of our chocobams. Oh, Are you trying to pick a fight with us, Chocobamas? Is that what you want? Kneel before us, Choco Shroomas. This is what happens. I see. I can't believe there are chocolates with such a strong effect. So, is there a way to turn them back to normal? We can't just abandon them and keep going. The symptoms are similar to meltdown frenzy. Cooling them down should do the trick. This is why we should have listened to Lady Remelia. With a kingdom, we can share these with everyone. Citizens can enjoy 3 meals of choco shrooms a day. Yes, the strong, united Scarlet Kingdom will rule the world. That's not a bad idea, considering it came from Mei Ling. No, it's a horrible idea. Think of all those poor citizens eating such dreadful chocolates all their lives. We need to go with Cousin's idea. Then the survivors can share the chocobams among themselves. It's completely fair and won't cause any problems down the line. It's perfect in every way. Looks like we've reached a stalemate. I guess we have no choice. Maybe it was destined to be like this. Oh, I like where this is going. We accept your challenge. This is what we were planning in the first place. I'm surprised we got back to it so quickly, though. Oh no. Buy me some time to cool them down. My, they really are a handful. We agreed to call a truce until we reach the infinite chocolate fountain. And I am a chocolate made of my word. Ah! What was I doing? Oh, wow. I don't know why, but I feel much better now. Looks like my magic worked. I'm not so sure about those two, though. Curses! How dare you interrupt our battle, stupid Chocobamas! Watch your mouth. We have no intention of losing to you lying Choco Shroomas. It's useless. With Meltdown Frenzy affecting them too, a little bit of cooling won't cut it. Then let's try again. No, you can all go on ahead. We'll figure out a way to handle this. Oh, I get it. Yeah, we caused this mess, so we should be the ones to clean it up. Any idea how you're going to turn them back to normal? I'll try slapping them. If that doesn't work, I'll just have to get creative. We can't afford to waste time, but I know you don't want to leave them like this. Let me handle Mei Ling. I'll catch up to you later. We both will. Understand the feeling. No matter what, she's still your companion. Leave Yugi to me. I don't know what to say. Lady Li Huan, please take care of Lady Remelia. Now let's get going. See you later, Li Huan. I believe in you all. Thank you. And I'm sorry. Fade to black. Ominously. Remains of the baked choco hell. Ah, it's so hot. We're finally out of the chocolate woodlands. This is the first remnant of hell. Remains of baked choco hell. It's made of chocolate layered on top of boiling lava. What? The ground here is all chocolate? Mogo mogo mmm. It's rock hard, but it's still chocolate. Even after everything that happened, she's acting just the same. Kids will be kids, I suppose. Yes, she is still a child, but she is not cold-hearted. She worries about people and even feels down sometimes. She's probably worried about Mei Ling and Sakuya. She trusts that they'll be fine. What if this whole event used Kroko instead of Choco? Then we'd have been in trouble already for a long time. I mean, Kroko maids to start with would already be very scary. And so do I. Don't you think, Kawakuma, Li Huan? I guess it's Miss Sakuya and Mei Ling we are talking about after all. Yeah, I'm sure they'll catch up to us soon. Let's have a tea party when they do. Li Huan, that's a death flag. I guess that makes sense. You still have a lot to learn, Oren. I don't want to hear that from you. That's enough chit-chat. Don't you think we should keep moving? This heat is too much to bear. It will probably get hotter the further we go. I'd say we are running out of time. You really can't read the room, huh? Although, this time I happen to agree with you. Well then, hurry up. I don't have the energy to argue anymore. Everyone, let's get going already. Wow, she didn't answer back. Quiet, Plan. How much more of the floor are you planning on eating? Mogo Mogo. All of it. Plan, what are you doing? Enough already. Mogo Mogo Mogo. If you like it that much, you can take some with you. Flan, are you okay? Mogo 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 Mogo. Huh? Don't tell me this chocolate is also... Flan, stop already. No! Whoa! Whoa! The floor is... Yeah, this chocolate is so delicious. Amelia, I can eat it, then eat some more. Stop eating. The meltdown frenzy's taken her. She kept stuffing herself with warm chocolate when her body was already at its limit. She's your little sister. What are you going to do? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to restrain her and teach her a lesson. Amelia, Li Huan, come eat chocolate with me. You love tea parties, right? Ah, no! Let go of me, Amelia. Everyone, hold on tight. Don't let go of her. Oren, her legs. Grab her legs. I know, but she's so strong. Lady Patchouli, this is your chance to use your cooling magic. Patchy, why are you just standing there? I'm sorry. I can't do it. Don't tell me. You've run out of magical power. Almost all of it is gone. Been using it non-stop for so long now. You've been looking after so many of us all by yourself. In fact, I'm surprised you held out this long. But I couldn't tell it all. With your level of magical power, you should be fine. I just didn't let it show. I liked being the only one able to curb the frenzy. I wanted Li Huan to think she could depend on me. I noticed my desires getting more intense, so I started cooling myself down over and over. I knew it was just a matter of time before everyone found out. Patchy, I'll take care of Flander. You all go ahead. Maybe I can buy you a little time with the magical power I have left. We can't do that. I'll just slow you down in this state. Besides, We need someone to get Flander under control. Alright, but make sure to catch up to us soon. Okay. Fine. I'm leaving Flan in your care. Understood. Lady Remilia? Shut up. Are you okay with this? What? You got a problem with that? This was Patchy's idea, remember? I guess so. Let's go. Ah! Li Huan, let's play! We will. I promise. Thank you, Li Huan. Remy. Melting away. We finally reached the last gateway. Remains of Ganak Hell. Next up, the infinite chocolate fountain. What's Ganak? Or Ganake? I don't know. If the legend is true, that is, I figure this has got to be the lowest layer of this world. The deeper we go, the hotter it gets. This place really feels like hell. I can't. I just can't. I think I'm melting. Ganak is a chocolate preparation normally made by heating equal parts by weight of cream and chopped chocolate, warming the cream first and pouring it over. I see. And understand. I'm no chocolate maid, but even I feel like I'm melting. Get a hold of yourself. You can't whine now after coming all this way. Have you forgotten about everyone who helped us get this far? They believe in us. No, you're right. We can't just give up. How could I forget them? One more word out of you and I'll melt you myself. I just wanted to try complaining like everyone else. We're from here, you know. You outsiders are no match for us. That's right. As if a hell raven would complain about being too hot. Can't let everyone down. Gosh. Where would we be without my pep talks, huh? Come on, let's hurry. But to be honest, this heat is too much to ignore. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if we started melting at any moment. I've already started feeling my consciousness slipping this way and that. We're almost at our limit. Let's get a move on. Whoa! What's wrong, Orin? Whoa! The ground here is made of chocolate ganache. That's how you say that. Now I remember. We're just going to get stuck like this. I'd like to conserve my energy, but it looks like we've got to fly. Yes, but it looks like that's not our only problem. No way. What are those vengeful spirits doing here? Oh no. My feet are stuck in the ganache. Gana! I can't get out. Ah, Korkuma, go help those two get free, quickly. It'll buy you some time. Okay, got it. I got them out. Sorry, that was our bad. Save the apologies for later. Let's fly out of here. Utsu, take Li Huan, and don't you dare drop her. This is my chance to redeem myself. Lady Li Huan, hold on tight. They won't stop following us. It's only a matter of time before they catch up. Look, there's a huge gate up ahead. Don't tell me that's the entrance to the infinite chocolate fountain. Everyone, head for that entrance. Lady Romelia, there are too many of them. We have to keep going. I see you have made your choice. What's gotten into you two? You can't take on all of them. Stop trying to be heroes and run. You all head through the gate. We'll hold off the vengeful spirits. You've gotten too close. Someone needs to keep them busy. Otherwise, they'll follow you through the gate before you have a chance to close it. Then we'll fight with you. You can't. We have something more important to do. You were the ones who settled our conflict and got us this far. That's why it's your responsibility to see this through to the end. Don't you dare lose hope now. But this is as far as me and the hermit can go. I can already feel myself melting from the inside out. I was already at my limit before the last battle. I must have skipped Meltdown Frenzy and jumped straight to melting. I don't know how much time we'll be able to buy you. I should have trained more. Now do you understand? Whatever happens here, this is the end of the line for us. But we won't go down easily. We'll fight to the last breath. The mission is in your hands now. Take care of Lihon. Let's go to that fountain. For Amelia and Miss Cousin. For everyone. Master. Let's go. Yeah. This isn't goodbye, Amelia, Miss Cousin. I thought they'd never leave. I never would have guessed I'd be with you at the very end. Right back at you, after all that time we spent at each other's necks. The future really is unpredictable. Well, at least one thing's certain. I'm sure they'll complete the mission. That's true. No doubt they'll find a way to bring happiness to all chocolate maids. So with no worries about the future, we can focus on the present and go out with a bang. These vengeful spirits are 500 years early to stand a chance against me. I'll welcome them to my kingdom as slaves. Are you going on about your kingdom, Eddie, again? Guess you didn't skip Meltdown Frenzy after all. Heh, who am I to talk? I've been wanting a battle like this all along. The Infinite Chocolate Fountain. Lady Remilia, Lady Cousin. Stop crying already. We've got to keep moving. On your feet, Korkuma. We have to do this for them. The others will be mad if you give up now. I know. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Great. Huh? What's wrong, Oko? Look. Wow. There's chocolate magma gushing out. It's gotta be the infinite chocolate fountain. Yeah, but don't you feel that? It's almost like... Oh hey! It's enough. Can't believe you actually made it. Now get out of here, before you melt away in this heat. Hurry. Mr. Tori, didn't you go looking for Koishi? I'm not Satori Komeiji. I have no name. Then, who are you? Suppose you could say, I'm someone with an important role to play in this world. Are you the administrator here? She isn't hostile, but it doesn't sound like she is going to help us either. What should we do? Let's do what we always do. Try to reason with her. What she said. Surely, this time it won't lead to a battle. Will you hear us out? We're actually here for the infinite chocolate fountain. Were you not listening? I told you to get out of here. Whoa, whoa. What's with the attitude? We just want to talk. You all are adventurers in this world, and I am the demon overlord who awaits you at the end of it. Demon overlord? Is that your important role? No, I wasn't speaking literally. My role goes far beyond that. Are you this world's ruler? Yes, I'm also its ruler. So you are like a god? Not quite, but that's not far off. I'm a guardian who maintains order in this world, and a fortress beyond which you cannot proceed. Oh, I'm also in charge of the infinite chocolate fountain, and a researcher trying to solve the mysteries surrounding it. That's a lot of roles! Allow me to summarize. I am a demon overlord, a ruler, a god, a guardian, a fortress, and the one in charge of the fountain. Did I miss anything? Researcher! Ah yes, I'm a researcher too. Now if you refuse to turn back, I will also be your enemy. You gotta be kidding me. You have to fight, after all. She's a demon overlord. Guess we have no choice. Don't let your guard down. Here she comes. You want to know the truth, no matter what. We've sacrificed too much to get here. There's no way we'll give up. Is that so? You've been burdened with a cruel fate. I pray you don't regret this. Life's like a box of chocolates. The heat is crazy when you're up this close. That feeling you were talking about earlier, is it still there? Uh-huh. You must feel it too, no? Look at the fountain. I mean, really look at it. Ah, I feel it. It's familiar, but also sad. Me too. It's so strange. Maybe this has something to do with being reborn as our true selves. I don't know, but... Is this... You're alright. What happened? No. I can't think about that. Lady Li Huan, please, stay with us. Don't say you want to go back to your world. You... What's wrong, you guys? Don't tell me it's meltdown frenzy. How unexpected. This doesn't normally happen. Frenzy has undoubtedly begun. They should have lost their minds, but they continue to cling on with sheer willpower. The rising temperature, the exhaustion from their journey, and the damage from the battle. I'm impressed they managed to hold it together for so long, but it's of no use now. Master, run! Lady Li Huan, no! Stay with us. Don't leave. And then we had to fight those three, I guess. Oh, Master, I'm glad you're okay. How could we attack our own master? We're such awful pets. Wait, I remember now. My true self, my true desires. We are all... Your bodies are melting. Do something, please! It's too late now. It was only a matter of time. There's no way a body made of chocolate can withstand this heat. For what it's worth, I tried to warn them. I wanted them to enjoy their lives as chocolate maids for as long as possible. It's not fair. The legend said they'd be reborn. Chocolate maids can be reborn in their true forms at the infinite chocolate fountain on the lowest layer of this world. The legend is true, but your interpretation of it is not. A chocolate maid's body is made of chocolate, so what does that make their true form? Oh no, chocolate! It's what will be left behind after they melt completely. In other words, chocolate. Yes, we are chocolate. Sweet, delicious chocolate. That's our true form. Infinite chocolate fountain generates chocolate eggs and sends them to the upper layers of this world. This fountain is the maid's birthplace. That connection is probably what triggered their memories. So why do they all adore me? And what about the maids we left along the way? That's... Ta-da! You beat the game! Congratulations! Hi, Yukari. Don't end on a cliffhanger now. Who are you? Miss Yukari, but that's not your real body. I'm a virtual Yukari Yakumo, one who exists in this game, and I'm way cuter than the real thing, right? I'm programmed to appear in front of you once you've beaten the game. Okay, I'll initiate a return sequence to send you back home. Stand extra still. Wait, we aren't done talking yet. I can't go back. I still have so many questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Was this not a good time? Way to read the mood, Yukari. Sweet goodbye. Back to color of the evening sky. Be quick and say your goodbyes. I don't mind waiting, but I doubt the others have much time. Okay, I got it. Master, you can finally get back to your world. Now I can rest easy. We even get to say goodbye. Lady Li Huan, thank you for helping us get here. After arriving, they remembered their true forms and their first memories, the ones that brought them to life. But I still haven't answered your question, have I? You wanted to know why the chocolate maids adore you. It's because of their first memories. Those memories are their thoughts, their desires, their hopes. All they want is to bring happiness to those who eat chocolate. That's why they adore you. It began at the imprinting stage and turned into a feeling of adoration for you when they hatched. Not all of them made it to the fountain, but they will have all met the same end. By now, they've melted and sunken into the ground. They'll make it here soon. Their first memories should have returned and shown them the truth. Then, everything worked out. This is how it was supposed to end. I loved being a chocolate maid, but that's not the real me. It's a shame, but I'm not sad. This has all been like a wonderful dream. So don't worry about us, Master. You need to get back. Back to the world where you belong to where your heart fills with joy. Can you pat my head just once before the end? No, Oko. Petting is only the other way around. I'm sorry. Yes, that sounds nice. Can you pet me too? Me too, please. Pet. I'm sorry, this is all I can do for you. Thank you, everyone. I had so much fun. Huh? You don't need to pet me. I'm supposed to be your enemy. Besides, I'd hate to interrupt your heartfelt goodbyes. I'll go back to researching chocolate maids and the mysterious cycle of their birth, life, and return to this fountain. But first, I'll bid you farewell. Goodbye, and if we ever meet here again, please be kind to the chocolate maids. Goodbye, Lady Li Huan. Goodbye. Let's meet again. I'll come visit you someday. Are you done? Alright then, I'll initiate the return sequence. Congratulations on beating the game. Give my regards to the Yukari on the other side. Li Huan, I was worried sick. I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Gosh, you are a meddlesome sage. Maybe I'll have Reimu teach you a lesson. I think that's a good idea. Our methods should get through to Miss Yukari. I knew you could handle yourselves, so I wasn't really worried. But I'm glad you're back safe, Li Huan. Welcome back, Li Huan. I was so bored listening to everyone talk about difficult stuff. Let's play. I'm glad you're alright. I was so worried watching you through the monitor. Oh, Li Huan's here now. I was wondering where you were. I knew you guys were up to something. We don't need to carry this wood back and forth anymore, right? Yes, it's fine now. Wait. So you knew what was going on all along? Well, of course, but you seemed pretty stressed out, so I did my best not to get in your way. What? So I moved all that wood around for nothing? Well, I'm back. Sorry for causing such a fuss. You don't seem all that happy to be back. I watched the whole thing, so I can't say I blame you. Shall I explain what happened another day? You three probably want to rest. Are Miss Satori and Koichi back too? Of course, Lady Satori is alright. I mean, she's the Lady Satori after all. Oh really? Then why were you worried sick because the monitor only showed Li Huan? Shut up, Orin! I wasn't talking to you. And it's not like you were any different. You were basically crying the whole time. I so was not. Stop making stuff up. Well, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you for the concern, you two. Taheh. Welcome back, Li Huan. I'm back too, and I'm feeling awesome. It didn't take long to find Koichi after we parted ways. I tried catching up to you, but I didn't know where you went. We headed above ground and ended up waiting for you at Hakure Shrine. I had no idea you were going further underground. I'm sorry, I couldn't help you get back. That hot chocolate Reimu gave us was super yummy. I'm glad you didn't run into any danger. I'm sorry too, I ended up leaving you two there. But you wound up in considerable danger, and I demand an explanation from the person responsible. Let's hear it right here, right now. Tell us exactly what happened. Don't look at me. This was all because your little sister shoved a chocolate bar into the tiny swap box. But you were the one who brought it here, no? Well, yes, but if it wasn't so hot, it would have never malfunctioned. So your tiny swap box was behind all this. Got anything else to say for yourself? Okay. You all got sucked into the tiny swap box and transported to Chocolate Gensokyo. It's almost identical to the virtual Gensokyo I made. You see, I created an RPG with former hell as one of the levels. What's an RPG? I guess I could just read your mind and find out. Or were you just trying to confuse us? It was a game, and your objective was to reach the lowest layer of former hell. But the chocolate bar changed things. The game chose one of the players entering it as the main character, just as planned. Which happened to be Li Huan. You all made it back because she completed the game. We're lucky the return sequence I programmed wasn't affected, but we never found out what else changed. What about Koakuma and the chocolate palace of the earth spirits? Naturally, they weren't in my game originally. There were no chocolate maids and nothing was made of chocolate. Koakuma and the others were supposed to assist you, joining you one by one as you progressed. But their roles and the order in which they appeared were a mess. I couldn't bear to see them fight among themselves. I heard I appeared in the lowest layer as the final boss. Was that new too? Some details might have changed, but no, that was pretty much as planned. How come you made me an enemy? Well, the game's set in former hell. Plus, I wanted to see the main character beat you. Never mind. These two, getting along as always. Anyway, that's all I know. Now I just need to figure out what went wrong and find a way to prevent it from happening again. I'm going to seal this tiny swap box for now. I'll reset it once I know more. No, I won't let you. Li Huan? Oh, I understand. Alright, I'll leave it as it is. Well, that was another roller coaster adventure. Let's talk about this again soon. I wonder if this is the story we had so far where Li Huan has been talking the most. I almost feel like it pretty much is. And also where she has played the biggest role. Not just interrupting other people's talk, but actually making decisions. Made in Hell! I almost named this stream that. It's pretty crowded today. I wonder if there's a festival on. Hey, you over there! Yes, I know that voice. See? I told you it was Li Huan. Wow, you're right. There are so many other humans here. How did you know it was her? Heh, easy. There's no way I wouldn't recognize my favorite human. I don't know how you do it. Did you even remember what she looks like? Of course. I might forget that shrine maiden, but I'd never forget Li Huan. Since when was I back in Chocolate Gensokyo? No wait, this is the real world! In any case, I didn't expect to run into her here. Hey, where have you two been? I was looking all over for you. I told you not to wander off too far. It's packed today. Kakuma's here too. Oh, hey. It's Miss Li Huan. I haven't seen you since that festival. What's with your outfits? Why are you dressed as chocolate maids? Ha ha ha. Did our outfits fool you? Don't worry, we are not actually chocolate maids. We saw everything that happened in Chocolate Gensokyo through that monitor. After seeing the chocolate maids in action, these two pestered Mr. Rinosuke to make these outfits. Well, I guess it wasn't just those two. It barely took him any time to make them. He just got finished this morning. Aren't they cute? Come to think of it, why do they wear maid outfits? Oh come on. They're called chocolate maids. What else would they wear? It's a little embarrassing. It feels like we are little kids who wanted to dress up like their heroes. I know that feeling. There's nothing embarrassing about that. That's not the only reason we wanted these outfits. We pretty much do as we please. Sure, we have jobs, but we never really work that hard. We handle vengeful spirits and keep the heat in check, but it's not like we do it specifically for Lady Satori. But seeing how close everyone from the Scarlet Devil Mansion is, gave us an idea. Lady Satori looks after us as her pets, so we thought it would be fun to show our gratitude by becoming her maids. Our first task as maids, we've decided to bake her a surprise cake. Though it took them a while to agree on that. We had no idea exactly what maids do, but we couldn't ask Lady Satori or she'd know something was up. So we went to the Scarlet Devil Mansion for advice. If it were me, I'd give her something sweet and delicious, so I suggested they bake something. The head maid was kind enough to let us borrow the kitchen, and now here we are, shopping for ingredients. Since it was my suggestion, I'm here helping out. Plus, even with her ability to stop time, Miss Akuya is still swamped. I can help if you want, if you need more people, that is. Really? That would be great. The more the merrier. Thank you. To be honest, I wasn't sure we'd manage with just the three of us. What is there to worry about? Aren't you just shopping? About that, pretty sure we've got a tough battle ahead of us. Who knows if we'll be able to make it back in one piece. But it's just shopping. Well, according to Miss Sakuya, the human village is going to turn into, and I quote, a battlefield today. This crowd is peaceful now, but just you wait. Yep, and it's all thanks to today's mega bargain market. They say on market day, humans become as savage as hell's only tormentors. Miss Sakuya's taken part once before, and she said she almost died. She really said that? Can't you shop on some other day then? That's what we were planning to do. But Miss Sakuya said fighting our way through the battle is what will make us top tier mates. If we run away now, there's no way we can call ourselves mates. Oh, the market's about to begin. Is everyone ready? Yep, bring it on. I was born ready. Okay, let's get those ingredients. Ready? Battle! Fight! Go! Ah, we all said different things. Sad times. Shopping is war. Wow, can't believe how crowded it is. We'll just get shoved aside if we are not careful. Looks like humans aren't the only ones here for the sale. I can see yokai pushing and shoving their way through, too. This market sure lives up to its name. Stay low and try to slip by. I can barely move. This is worse than a battle of bullets. I wonder if we'll ever get through. Yay, I finally made it to the front. Wait, just pass whatever you buy to us and keep moving forward. Being a maid is tougher than I thought. Sugar, butter, cream, eggs. Yep, the ingredients are coming together now. I'm that tired. Good job, you guys. That was a nightmare. It was rough, even for me. I'm exhausted. But we're doing this for Lady Satori. We can't give up. What else do we need to buy? We don't have to worry about the little things, since we can use what's in the kitchen. The only thing we need now is flour. Which means we are almost ready to start baking. Hang in there, Oku. Yeah, let's do this. Flour shouldn't be hard to come by. Let's check some of the less crowded places first. Can't find flour anywhere. I asked one of the shopkeepers if they had any. Me too. And they said that the owner of the eel restaurant bought it all. They're completely sold out. The shopkeeper I asked told me a girl with an umbrella came in and bought the last of theirs. Oh wow, this is bad. What should we do? We can't bake a cake without flour. Do you want to try the other stores? We could even look outside the village. I don't know. Miss Sakuya said the village was the place to look. La 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 la. Hey hey, everything's going according to plan. Night Sparrow apparition, Mystia, Lorelei. Wait a minute. Isn't that the owner of the eel restaurant? Hehe, this should be enough. A cheery, forgotten umbrella. Kogaza Tatara. Ah, there's the umbrella girl. We gotta talk to them. Maybe they'll be nice and share some of the flour with us. Let's go after them, Moku. On it. Yes, that's right. I'm buying up all the flour. I knew it. Can we have some of it, please? We're desperate. I'd like to help, but I don't have any to spare. Same here. It's all for my restaurant. Well, can you try and leave some for the rest of us? What do you even need that much for? Flour for? To surprise the human. Give me the flour. That's not a good reason. I'm going to use it all to make udon. That's a better reason. Don't tell me you're opening a noodle shop. one of my regulars, keeps telling me if I don't freshen up my menu, I'll start losing customers. And when I asked them what they'd like to eat, they said a bowl of warm udon. Okay, but why do you need so much flour? Because I've never made udon before. There's lots of trial and error ahead, and that means I need lots of flour. It's just like music, you don't write a great song on the first try. You might go through 100 melodies just to find one good one. Yeah, but it's just a bowl of noodles. I think Lady Patchouli does something similar when she's researching magic. Fair enough. You're not the only one who wants to make something delicious. Then take some of Miss Kogasa's flour. Surely she can surprise people without it. Or, you know, she can't surprise people no matter what she tries. Huh, but I need it for my brilliant new idea. Gah! Wait! Are you the ones who've been buying up all the flour? Why, you again? The most despicable and disastrous younger twin sister, Joon Yorigami. You don't remember me? You pulled a fast one on us back then. Using money to get what you want. Tch. I, Joon Yorigami, the Pestilence God, will not stand for this. Why you again is the only allowed reaction to John. Yes. That either sounded really cool or really lame. And what are you gonna do about it? Confiscate all the flour. What? No way. That means none of us will get any flour. That's right. And what do you plan on doing with it all? None of your business. This is just what I do. You got a problem with that? I never knew Pestilence God was so greedy. What do we do, Oren? Now there's another person after the flower. It looks like we'll have to battle it out. And why would I agree to that? Now, if you had something to trade for the flower. How about a new form of fuel? Huh? Did you say fuel? Deal! I couldn't have asked for anything better. With a bit of know-how, you can make a fortune off of fuel. Just you wait, Shion, we'll be rich in no time. The oil moguls rise again. I've barely been able to get a word in, but there's no way I'm leaving without my flower. Sorry, Miss Night Sparrow, but that flower's got our name on it. I'm doing this for my customers. I won't go down without a fight. The flower's mine! Quit ignoring me! I lost. By the way, Oren, what's this fuel you are planning on giving her? Yeah, you can have the flower. Just give me my fuel. Haha. I figured we'd use your power to make some or something. What? Having the power to manipulate nuclear fusion doesn't mean I can just make fuel out of nothing. So all that fighting was for nothing. Guess it's my fault for getting my hopes up. Do you want my epic collection instead? They'll burn real well. And no, keep those things away from me. Now, can we have some flour? Sure, I only bought this much because it was so cheap. I'd have never been able to use it all. Great! Now we've got everything we need for the cake. I feel bad for Kugasa. Here you go. Ah, thanks, Li Huan. I owe you one. If things go well, I promise you will be the first one I surprise. How exactly do you plan on using flour to surprise people anyway? You really want to know? First, I jump out at passerby near a fork in the road and ask them a true or false question. If they answer true, I send them on the true path. If they answer false, the false one. I'll be a booby trap, waiting for anyone who chooses the wrong answer that will cover them with flour. Well, what do you think? Pretty ingenious, right? I feel like I've heard about something similar. Those passersby sure are in for a shock. Yeah, ingenious. Good luck, I suppose. Good luck indeed. You'll need it. Recipe fusion. We're back. Walk back from the village felt way longer than usual. I never want to go shopping again. Made sure I have a draft. These above ground markets are something else. I wish Hakure Shrine could get that many visitors. Miss Sakuya is even more amazing than I thought. At least the hard part's over. Yep, it should be clear sailing from here on out. Can any one of you cook? Agreed. All that's left to do is bake a delicious cake. Okay, Kawakuma, tell us the recipe. Sure thing. Wait, what? The recipe for the cake. Ah, right. Do you not know the recipe? Well, I've made it a couple of times, but I always just followed Miss Sakuya's lead. Without her, what if I mess it up? I think it's best if I set this one out. So you really can't show us how to make it. I'm sorry. Oh wow. I'm so useless. Well, you did help us with the shopping. Don't worry, we're not mad. We are made. Yeah, you don't need to apologize. Thank you. What do you do when you don't know something? Why, you read, of course. Lady Pacioli, there are more than just magic books in the library here. Perhaps you'll find one with a cake recipe. Yeah, she's right. To the library. There's no need. Sakuya left this for you. Wow. She left it on my desk and mumbled to herself. No doubt they'll need this. She must have meant you. Miss Sakuya? Actually, wait. I can't let an opportunity like this slip by. Huh? Do you know what a vampire's weaknesses are? Yes, Lady Romelia is vulnerable to the sun and flowing water. She also hates roasted beans. Why do you ask? If someone were to try and defeat Remy, they'd most definitely try to exploit those weaknesses. But even if that happens, I'm sure neither Remy nor Flander would lose. This recipe is from my collection. It's mine. If you want it, follow me. Did we just get hired as assassins? Beats me. Who knows what's going on in that magician's head? The magical barrier for our test is in place. Let's begin. What test would that be? I'll cut to the chase. Utsuho Ryuji, I'm interested in your ability. You are? With nuclear fusion, you can create an artificial sun and infinite energy. Of course, I'm interested. I wanted to do this during the Servant Appreciation Festival, but there were other things to deal with. Well, what do you plan on doing with Oku? Don't tell me you think she is a threat to that vampire. No, I'm not going to exterminate her or anything. I just want to have a battle of bullets so I can collect data. That's it. If you promise to give us that cake recipe when we are done, then I don't mind. Very well then. Let's begin. Maybe this is a dumb question, but is this really okay? Won't a battle cause, like, explosions? Oh, didn't you notice? I activated magical safety features in this room. It'll prevent any light from escaping. It's our own magic darkroom. And in the unlikely event that something goes wrong, the room will be flooded automatically. Say what? It's not like I know nothing about nuclear fusion. I'm not going to put the whole mansion at risk. You have nothing to worry about. Please don't hold back. Got it. Don't listen to her. Hold back, Oku. Hold back. That felt great. So this is the true potential of nuclear fusion. Now I understand why Moria Shrine is studying it so hard. Okay, I did what you asked. Now give us the recipe. It's on my desk. Take it, Kurokuma. Would you help me analyze the data later? I need a lie down. Of course. Sleep well. Wow, this recipe is so easy to understand. That head-made sure is something. Great, now we just need to follow it. But I gotta say, that battle made me real hungry. Let's boil some of the eggs we bought. Sounds good. Stop! There'll be no eating till we've made this cake. It was worth a try. Let's start baking. Piece of cake. Better than a piece of clown, I guess. Okay, we are ready. Go ahead and read the recipe, Kurokuma. Alright, first it says to sift the flour. Sift. Are you sure you don't mean lift the flour? No, you pass it through something called a sieve. It gets all the lumps out, which makes the cake fluffier. Time to learn cooking with those three. Oh, I see. Let me try. In the meantime, we need to melt the butter using a water bath. Place a bowl on top of another bowl filled with hot water. That way, you can melt the butter with indirect heat. I'll take care of that. Next up is the most important part, making the meringue. Huh? Why are we making the moon rabbit from A&A? That's udonge, not meringue. But I'm amazed you remember her. Good job. How do you pronounce meringue? Meringue. Does it sound anything like udonge? Meringue. No, cooking animes evolved into cooking gacha games. You can never escape cooking. Udonge's ears are also fluffy and the same color as egg whites, but this is different. Meiran. Okay. Meiran is just egg whites, beaten until stiff. It sounds easy, but it takes a whole lot of elbow grease. Okay, I'll give that a try. I'm done sifting the flour. I'll hold the bowl steady for you. Thanks. We also need to add sugar, but I'll do that. My arm's aching so bad. I never knew baking a cake took so much effort. Haha, that's the Meiran. Done. Thanks for helping, Li-Huan. It would have taken way longer without you. Yeah, Seiran would fit better if it's called Meiran. True. The next step is to add the flour and butter to the Meiran and mix it. Great, more mixing. Let's switch. Haven't done anything in a while. Mixing's hard work, you know. You were right. This is hard work. Once it's evenly mixed, the cake batter is ready. All that mixing was a pain. All of the steps were surprisingly straightforward. The next step says to turn the cream into whipped cream by mixing it. Turns out baking a cake is basically 90% mixing, huh? How's it looking? The cream is officially whipped. And the batter's mixed. Great going. That means it's baking time. Finally, no more mixing. I preheated the oven. Now we just have to be patient and wait for the cake to bake. Isn't the temperature a bit low? I can heat things up, and we won't have to wait so long. Let's all take turns keeping an eye on the oven. Things could get dangerous. Don't worry, we deal with much more intense heat than this. This puny little oven is nothing to us. Relax, we'll make sure it's safe. The batter's not really changing. I told you the heat was too low. Wait, what are you doing, Oko? Guess I gotta take things into my own hands. Nuclear reactor core ready. Prepare for nuclear fusion. Oh, wait, calm down. Explosion sign. Mega flare. Is everyone alright? Haha, I think so. Is the cake alright? Oh no, the oven's burnt to ash. You used a spell card on it. What did you think would happen? Maybe the cake didn't get burned? There's no way it survived that blast. Does this mean more mixing? It sucks the cake got ruined, but we've got bigger problems. The kitchen is a huge mess. You can say that again. What should we do if Miss Sakuya sees this? Yes, I wonder what she'll do. Miss Sakuya! I came to check because I saw smoke, but this is worse than I was expecting. This was my fault, don't blame Kurokuma. Yeah, and it's my fault for not stopping Oku. Kurokuma's innocent. But she was in charge. A superior is responsible for their underlings' mistakes. That's the maid code. So you will all be punished. Use this opportunity to reflect on what you've done. Please go easy on them. They were just trying their best. Did you misunderstand when I said all? That includes you! What? You always try not to get too involved. But you need to learn to speak up when something's not right. Your punishment will be to teach these three a lesson. With a battle of bullets. I see. You've all been punished well. This would have never happened if I had kept them under control. Sorry, everyone. I'll try to get better at figuring out when not to use nuclear fusion. And I'll make sure I keep Oko in check. I'll also be more careful. I've learned from my mistakes. Now that you all seem to have calmed down, you can get back to baking. You still have ingredients left over, right? Let's start by cleaning up. Wait, what? Kitchen is sparkly clean. Wow, how did that happen? Stopping time. I told you, didn't I? A superior is responsible for their underlings' mistakes. Just try not to make a mess again. Thank you, Miss Sakuya. Pets and maids really are different, huh? Stick to the basics and bake the most delicious cake you can. I'll prepare a box to put it in. Thanks. Promise to keep the temperature low this time. And then the final slice. So that's the story behind this cake. Oren and Oku worked really hard. I can see the ordeal has left its mark on you. That's why I was able to read your mind so clearly, though I wish I could have heard more about it from them first. Don't worry, this sort of thing happens a lot, and I may not look it, but I'm really happy about the cake. Lady Satori? Ah, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I'll give it a taste now. How is it? It's delicious! Woohoo! Our hard work paid off. Phew, that's a relief. If you didn't like it, I think I would have burst into tears. Good for you. Does this mean you're good mates? You really learned a lot. We did. I suppose we learned how to bake a cake. You learned a lot more than that. You learned to work with others. Miss Li Huan, Kurokuma, and Sakuya Izayoi saw that too. Learning new things from those around you was a valuable experience. I'm a little jealous. Oh, so school's not the only place you can learn stuff. That makes sense seeing as you never go outside. Oku, don't be rude. No, it's okay, Oren. She was just being honest. I've also been wanting to learn new things recently. It's not easy for a Satori yokai like me to interact with people. but I'd love to use my ability as part of a team. That's why I teamed up with the mistress of the Scarlet Devil Mansion to host the Servant Appreciation Festival. Don't worry, we'll support you from now on. Yeah, we're your new mates, Lady Satori. I'm glad to see how much you've grown, but I still prefer you as my pets. But why? Don't you think we are good enough to be mates? That's not what I said. Then, do you not like mates? No, that's not it either. Okay, I'll tell you. First, come closer. The two of you made this for me, didn't you? Yes, we worked really hard. This was a cake made by two servants for their master, but I want us to be able to all enjoy it together, with big smiles on our faces. Maybe I'm being selfish, but that's why I want you to stay the way you are. Lady Satori. So, does that mean we can have a slice too? It's hard to explain how I feel. She's trying to say that you're very special to her. She doesn't want servants or maids. She wants a family. Oh, I get it. So that's what you meant. What about me? Oh my. Of course, you're special to me, Koichi. Okay, you go wash your hands and I'll cut the cake. You must be hungry after all that mixing. Now you mention it, I'm starving. To the washroom. It's been a long day. I know all about it from reading Li Huan's thoughts, but I'd love to hear it from you. Sure, we'll tell you about how difficult it is to be a maid. Yeah, but after cake. Thank you for your help today, Li Huan. Yes, thank you for everything. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Is it a letter? Words alone can't convey emotions. That's why it's important to pour your heart into anything you write. Satori yokai can read minds, but letters still come in handy. The words from a story expressing how one feels. And in my attempt to communicate more with others, and as an apology for the other day, I wrote this letter for you. Thank you. I can't wait to see what you wrote. Yes, but don't read it yet. Wait until you're alone. I still have one more letter to write. Dear Amelia Scarlet, I'm writing you to apologize for any and all troubles caused to you by my pets Rin and Utsuho. And I guess we don't get to see what a letter for Li Huan is. Well, that's interesting. I guess it's not meant for our eyes. But that's one hell of a chocolate story. I guess it may continue next Valentine. Who knows if the game still exists then. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you will have some sweet or bittersweet chocolate on your ways. Until then, we will be back with Touhou LostWord. Very soon, in fact. But until then, see you around. Good night. Have a nice day. Mogu Mogu.